Welcome back to Let's Play God of War. I'm BurningDogFace. And we're on our way back to Midgard from Helheim, the frozen realm of the dead. It is cool watching the upper leaves just appear out of nowhere. Shout out to Elthwar, who comments that the use of timers and protection missions makes it seem like the Muspelheim trials are now trying to provide a more complete sense of skill at arms than just the ability to defeat a large army. You know, pretty important skills. Though I wonder what would have happened to those that tried the challenge solo. That's a very good question. If Atreus hadn't been here, what would it have asked Kratos to do? You know, I'm sure Atreus is already happier now that we're not in Helheim anymore. Okay, I want to take a look at those.
Let's sort you out.
Yeah, these. What? Oh, yes.
Wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of those.
Oh, I can't equip that from here if I don't do it the first time. Fair enough. Charm of infinite storms. Ah, yes, the glacial catalyst. This is the only item that they can upgrade, I believe. Neat. Yeah, okay. Oh, crap. Still not as good. There's a lot of money, too. Shite! Let me just look at this. Neither of these have runic on them, which is interesting. I need to, you know, get off the fence and pick one of these. But it's difficult, you guys! Maybe go with the one with the mild vitality bonus.
You hitting the road or chewing the fat?
No, not grip. Where is it? Armor! What? No! Yes, that's right. I wasn't actually going for that. I was going for this down here. Thank you, Róta. Although that does remind me. Oh!
To work it is!
I remembered. Artifacts, yes.
I'm sure that's a load off your mind. Yeah, check back soon.
What did that one look like anyway? Okay then. Oh, there they are. they are nice, actually. You know, when they're not buried in snow. And I have actually remembered as I walk away again that I used this in the fight.
Now there's something else.
He always says that. My lozenge wrapper says, impress yourself today, and I kinda already have. How about that one? Oh, yes, that. Odd. Is it any available one or just one? Oh, it is any available one, huh? That's unexpected. Wait a minute. Oh no, there are two of them here. Okay. I guess I'll put one over here. Hang on, I know for a fact I put one of them on this one with the cracked over thing. I guess they do have designated spots, but so it doesn't matter where I put them, they just move there after I leave? Odd.
This is Róta, a chooser of the slain.
I thought all the Valkyrie did that.
Not exactly, lad. Although that is what they're most famous for, and by far their greatest responsibility. You've seen what happens to the dead without the judgment of the Valkyries.
Hellwalkers.
That's right. Róta, Gunnar, Skuld. Without them to clean up the aftermath of battle, hell overflows with souls meant for Valhalla. A sorry state of affairs. Róta must be beside herself.
Huh. So worthy warriors go to Helheim, and are powerful enough to break out and go back to Earth, which makes them into Hellwalkers. Well, rest in peace, Róta. And I noticed this time it didn't actually just repeat that. I guess it would be over here, wouldn't it? Yeah. Róta. Mimir said of Róta, one of the choosers of the slain. Róta was the first to go mad after being imprisoned in a physical form. Sigrun stashed her in Helheim to keep her away from harming herself or others. Mostly others. Huh. I was 100% certain it was Odin because they were being found in, you know, hidden chambers of Odin. What else is around here anyway? It's a very scenic area. God damn. God damn it. Sorry, just admiring the waterfall heads again. There we are. They really are quite nicely made. Must be a behind. Oh. No, it's right there. I do enjoy when things are convenient. About face. don't think that was the right sound effect. Good. I think I've mentioned in this very LP the Tomb Raider thing, where I happened to call one of the last episodes of my Tomb Raider reboot Let's Play Rise, so that 2 days later, when they announced Rise of the Tomb Raider, my video suddenly got a whole bunch of views. Well, I realized I did it again in this series. What's up, Brog? It was, the first time I went to Helheim, actually. Let's not walk off that. It was, well, you know, I'm going down a linear path. It's where the dead are. They have to go from one end to the other, so I called the episode Path of the Dead. You know, since the huge crowd of ghosts was easily the most interesting thing about the area. And, that got a bunch of views on it, and I thought that was curious. Like, more views than the ones before or after it. So I did a Google search. I didn't go any deeper than that, and what I discovered is that I guess there's an area or a challenge or something in God of War Ragnarok called Trail of the Dead. So I guess my video is coming up in Google searches. Hello, friend. Why here?
I can do whatever you need.
Psst. How about you, young one?
He's weird, there's no subtitle
What
on
did we
that.
miss?
Oh, actually, I wanted to look at that. Yeah, that one completely exposes his arm. That would have burned off his arm hair. Yeah, I think that's... No, that's not both forearms. It's just the right one. Oh, interesting. Never covers up the right forearm. Huh. Maybe it's an archery thing. It's really overwhelming, you guys. The stats and sockets and... madness. Oh, yes, yes. It was the steel I needed, not more trophies. But...
Or, never mind then.
So now I've got the materials, I just... Why does it keep doing that? Actually, I guess we're not... Wait a minute. Another one here. Wait, what do you mean entrance Thalmer's corpse? Isn't that one of the hidden chambers? Oh. And hey, it's the boat! Is that a realm tear? Strange.
Mimir, why don't you tell us the story of the giant that stole Thor's hammer?
Happily, my boy. It involves your friend Freya, too, though I don't expect it's one she'd enjoy being reminded of. The giant was called Thrym, and he proved cunning enough to make off with Mjolnir while the Thunder Lummox slept. Sadly for Thrym, he didn't always think with his brain. Though he had robbed the greatest giant killer of his greatest weapon, he offered to trade it back to the Aesir in exchange for Freya as his bride. Now, at this point, Freya was married to Odin, and Odin, frankly, would have traded her for a sufficiently strong need, but he saw an opportunity here. Thrym's
Of course
palace
he did.
was in Jotunheim, and only giants know the way. By agreeing to the marriage, they'd have to escort Freya back to their realm. So, Odin coerced Freya into using her Saether magics to conceal Thor, so he could sneak along with her and infiltrate Jotunheim. When the hammer was produced as the wedding dowry, Thor revealed himself. He took back Mjolnir and wasted no time in smashing Thrym's skull, followed by every other giant present for the festivities. The only thing that put a stop to it was Freya, who wanted no part of this massacre. She cast a powerful spell that hurtled them both out of Jotunheim with no means of return. Odin was livid, hoping that Thor's foothold in Jotunheim would become his own. And oh, did he ever revenge himself upon Freya.
What is the point of this story, Head?
Well, for Thrym, the lesson would be to keep his priorities straight. For Freya, it's that doing good has a price. For
Thrym, a frost giant king who stole Thor's hammer, but it looks like Thor kills everyone anyway. Thrym the Cunning ransomed Mjolnir for Freya, and Odin went along to sneak Thor into Jotunheim. If not for Freya, he might have killed every last giant there.
Thor, it's that no object of power makes you what you are. And if what you are is the biggest butchering bastard in the Nine Realms, nobody can take that away from you.
Man. Alright. My turn. Because I believe I've got a comment from last time. Ah, here it is. Settle in, folks. That's why I went to the menu for this one. Shout out to Edric, who left a lengthy comment telling us the mythological story of Thrym. A very famous and funny one, says Edric. One day, Thor woke up, and I believe Elfwar also left a comment explaining this, but I'm going to read this one because it has more detail, I think. Yes, shout out to both of you. One day, Thor woke up and his hammer was gone. He immediately called Loki and told him what happened. They both went to Freya, and Loki borrowed her cloak of falcon feathers, which allowed him to fly. He flew all the way to Jotunheim and found a giant named Thrym, the Lord of Giants. He asked Thrym if he had stolen the hammer, and the giant confirmed it. He said the hammer was underground and no one would ever see it again unless he was given Freya as his wife. Loki returned home and informed Thor. The two went to Freya, and Thor immediately told her to get dressed. "We are going to Jotunheim," Thor said. Freya got so angry, Asgard itself was shaken, and her golden necklace, Brisingamen, fell off her neck. She did not like the idea of being a giant's bride, so the Aesir gods started a reunion? I don't know that that's the right word. To find a solution. The Thor's hammer was their best protection against the giants, and now it was in the hands of the enemy, but how could they get it back without giving away Freya? Then Heimdall made a suggestion to dress Thor as a bride and send him to Thrym. Thor immediately protested. This is in quotes, but I feel like this is not a direct translation. "The Aesir will call me a sissy if I let you tie a bridal headdress on me." Loki told Thor to be silent and to put the bride suit on at once, or else the giants would be living in Asgard soon. Thor allowed them to dress him as a bride, and they even gave him Freya's necklace. Loki shapeshifted into a woman. She would act as Freya's servant. Freya and Loki hopped on Thor's chariot pulled by his goats and traveled to Jotunheim. Once there, Thrym got excited. "Be upstanding, giants, and strew the benches. Now they are bringing me Freya as my wife," he said. They had made a lot of food for the marriage ceremony, but Thor ate it all. 1 whole ox, 8 salmon, all the dainties meant for the women. He also drank 3 barrels of mead. Thrym was suspicious. Where have you seen brides eating more ravenously? I've never seen any bride with a broader bite, nor any girl drink so much mead. Loki said Freya hadn't eaten anything the last 8 nights because she was too excited to meet Thrym. Thrym lifted up the veil to kiss Freya. He jumped away afraid. Why are Freya's eyes so terrifying? It seems to me fire is burning in them. And Loki once again reassured him, said Freya hadn't slept in 8 nights because of how excited she was. The sisters of the giants came in with marriage gifts, gold rings. Then Thrym told his giants to bring Mjolnir so he could bless his wife. Thor's heart was beating fast, and when he recognized his hammer, he took it. First he killed Thrym, then all the giants in the room. And that's how Thor got his hammer back. And, he ends on a note that is something I had been pondering for a while in this game. Which is that I hadn't specifically commented on it before. But we have now encountered a number of myths that are edited to completely remove the presence of Loki, god of mischief. Which stands out to me like a great big red flag, given that, Loki is one of the more popular of the Norse gods. Just saying, people know him. Not Wolvers. Oh. I thought you were going to throw that at me, but that works too. Oh, hey! I don't know what to make of that. I was expecting, Loki to show up and become our ally, given his role in the death of Baldur in the myths, but I don't know. And it's hard to think about that when I'm being attacked by werewolves. Annual realm shift. Okay, this is kind of bullshit. Damn it. Thanks for waiting. My turn. See that like they're not freaking werewolves, man. Damn it, that would have worked. better.
Whew, that was a long one.
Wrong one. There we are. I thought for sure if he wasn't going to be our ally, he'd show up to be a major pain in the ass. Because let's face it, God of Mischief is only ever going to be either the most entertaining character in the game, or unbelievably annoying. And I just don't know what to make of the fact that there is zero mention of him. I mean, at first I thought, well, maybe they're, like, avoiding, you know, this character that is so strongly associated with Marvel. But then half the lore logs we found are about how awful a person Thor is. He's even more popular than Loki. So I don't know. But now we're way over time, so I'm BurningDogFace, and I will see you next time on Let's Play God of War, when, well, we continue adventuring and being awesome. Later.